It is only a deaf person that does not hear the echo when it sounds. No one among us here is a kid. So I am certain the two of you must have heard that the king of Nkelefi kingdom is dead and the throne is vacant.
That's right.
You know, the late king has no legitimate son of his to succeed him. And for that reason, the elders in council, in their wisdom, have decided that a much more prominent and illustrious son of the soil, who has contributed immensely to the growth, development, and well-being of this kingdom, be given the crown. And therefore, we are not talking of any other person than you, seated here, the king.
Yes.
Well, I am short of words. I mean, I wasn't expecting it. But if mantle of leadership has fell on my family, I think my senior brother here should be crowned the king, not me.
I'm afraid, Ikenga, this is not a matter of seniority. The Council of Elders has long deliberated on this and has taken a decision. It is either you from your family or we are looking elsewhere for somebody.
You lie. Blatant lie. If the gods have chosen our family to rule in Nkelefi kingdom, then you have no powers to change that.
Exactly. But as a matter of fact, I accept the offer. Yeah. My brother.
You're very stupid and disrespectful in accepting my birthright. Elders, go home and fix a date. I shall be crowned king.
What? Ida, what is the meaning of that nonsense you displayed before the elders?
Do you want to contend this with me?
Leave my house, Ida. Never you step into this house again. Never you in your entire life think of coming into this house again. And I want to tell you this. You have declared yourself my #1 enemy. Starting from now.
See, asking for our names. I don't understand though. My elders. That's a check for 500,000 naira. This is your transport for coming. As you intend to go back, one of my drivers will drop you off.
This is like the dry meat they say fills and confuses them out.
Sure.
We don't understand. You have not even told us why you invited us, and you're already refunding our transport fare.
And besides, our coming did not cost us up to 5,000 naira. 5,000 naira?
From Kelefi to Aman, it's just about 500 naira.
Yes, exactly. 500 naira. I invited both of you here because you two are the most influential elders in Nkerefi. And anyone with you is with the majority.
Of course, you're right.
You're right. I want to be the king of Nkerefi dynasty. And I know that both of you will make that possible. Yeah. Ichiokoye, this check is suddenly becoming very hot. Is it a bribe or what? Look, I'm a man of integrity. I won't sell my conscience for anything, no.
See, look at what will happen. Let's go home first. We'll think about this.
I'm a man of integrity. Shall we? Yeah, let's go.
Whoa. Oh. Oh. Whoa. The quest for power, fortune and fame has caused for mankind a lot of pain. The tussle, struggle, the envy and jealousy are the competition that eventually leads to evil intentions and actions, conflicts or suspected culprits, betrayal and injustice. Things eventually goes bad.
Am I so invisible? Where are you coming from?
I am coming from my daughter's place. You remember the 500,000 naira check that Ide gave to both of us? And you remember what I told you as we are leaving? I told you, let's go home and think. I got home, I thought, and I remembered that my daughter and the husband has been having this financial burden. So I have to catch my own to help them out. That's where I am coming from. I hope you have catched your own. Are you still thinking?
Ichiokoye, I am still thinking, and I will think like that till thy kingdom come, because I really do not understand the source of the money, for what purpose, and knowing that man's antecedent. I don't want to be taken to one police station or the other.
It's okay. I know where you are driving at.
Ichiokoye, I see that money as bribery, and you know my antecedent. I abhor bribery. I'm a man of integrity.
I don't think this place is conducive enough for us to discuss this. Walls have ears. Let's go to a better place.
I don't know how you convince me.
Ide Adada is the oldest in Adada Mampo's family. And if the kingship of this land should go to that family, it is only wise that we will crown the oldest person. And that leaves us with no other person than Ide himself.
Ichiokoye, what nonsense. I repeat, what nonsense. Look, let the quietness of the penis in his garage not be taken for cowardice. For when provoked, it has the capacity of piercing through the wall of Jericho and even to the world unknown. What am I saying? Why do you at your age, exposure, and the kind of position you occupy in this kingdom speak like a man that did not suck his mother's breast? Total double speak.
That's an insult, you know. Ichiamata, that's an insult. We are here to discuss and find a way forward, and not to start throwing abusive words at each other. And may I remind you that both of us are not the only elders in this council. We're only having this privilege because others see us as the pillar of this council. But for you to start throwing abusive words at me, that I will not take. And if that is exactly why you're here, I think I will be leaving.
No, Ichiokoye. You know you are my very good friend. My problem is that we agreed with the other council of elders that an ex-convict should not be our king. Rather, we chose his younger brother. But here now you are changing everything.
What did I hear you say?
I said ex-convict.
Ex-convict? A man who has done a lot for this land?
No.
Ide has practically built schools and hospitals in this land and even in the neighboring villages. Though he has his political dents, but as his brothers, that should not concern us. Our interest should be on the things this man have done to us and will still do to us. Ichiamata, please, I am begging you. I'm appealing to you. Let's crown Ide Adada. Let us not call an innocent man an ex-convict. Please.
Did I hear you say innocent? Please, Ichiokoye, I don't want to sound stubborn again. But once an ex-convict, always an ex-convict. And he's not fit to be the king of this land. If we refuse to give that to Ikenga, then consider it the family should give it over to another person. We won't give to anybody. Period. That's my stand.
Hello? Oh, Ikenga. You are speaking with Ichiokoye. Yeah. Yeah. He's here with me. Ah. Okay. We'll be there in a moment. Thank you. That's Ikenga.
Oh, they were late.
He's requesting that both of us should meet him at his brother's garden immediately.
Very well.
Whoa.
And we, the Council of Elders, have decided that the king are here, the crowned king, at once. Period.
Who are the Council of Elders, if I may ask?
We.
And who are the we?
The majority.
Who are the majority?
Minus you.
That will not happen.
Why?
Wait and see what happens.
I heard that my brother gave two of you 500,000 naira each. I am going to give you 2 million naira each to solidify your initial agreement. Stand where you are.
Correct.
And I will give you 5 million naira each.
Mbedike.
If you do the right thing and make me the king. If you accept my offer and make me the king, I will give every firstborn of this land scholarship from secondary school to university level. Think about my offer.
There is nothing to think about. Ivara akokwa na ebe ọ na-adị. Ọ na-abụ afọ ebe a na-echi ọzọ ejebe ebe a na-alụ afọ. You see, we have no doubt that you will make us proud because you are already a philanthropist. Mbedike ọkwa mbọsị ọgụ. Achọba n'ụdịka afọ. A na-ekwu na nkịtị maka na onye a na-ekwu nwere ifo na-emekalisin. Ide nwoke mmọnwụ ijele nnekwu mmọnwụ mebe nganga. Ide nwoke mmọnwụ. Ide oke mmọnwụ ijele. A na-ekwu na nkịtị maka na onye a na-ekwu nwere ifo na-emekalisin.
It's a wicked world.
I can see you are now very happy.
Who won't be? Eh?
Can
you imagine 5 million naira? I can say 5 million. Do you know what such amount of money can do for me and my family? And to cap it up, the man even promised to send one of my child to school free of charge on scholarship. Agreed. His dad is a good man. To hell with the brother Ikenga.
Can I hear you say it again?
He's a miser. To hell with Ikenga.
Iche Amata. I see something on your lips. Can you just do your hand like this?
What? What did I eat?
You have wiped all those bad things you have been saying about Idada.
Yes, agreed.
You see, I told you that Idada is a man with a good heart. He is the man of the moment. Not minding the fact that the government are saying that he's an ex-convict. After all, who is not a criminal in this country? What is important is that he brings the money home here to make us happy. 5 million naira. Go in, gone, Vidadada. He's our king.
Obi Dada Igwe.
Can I hear you say it again?
Igwe.
You know, to settle this now, I activated your brain. You was sleeping before because you don't have foresight. 10% of that 5 million naira for me.
10%. For the records. Obiadada is not an ex-convict. He has never been an ex-convict.
10% is forgiven.
But
when you get home, first tell your wife to prepare an nsala soup.
Look, if I tell you I understand the reason behind this agitation, then I'm a liar. Wait, were you really serious? So you wanted to sit on that throne as a king while your elder brother is still alive?
Then I should have killed you many years ago.
What did you just say?
You've been selfish all your life. How can you see something wrong in you taking what the community has prepared for me? This has been your lifestyle since our childhood.
So you mean to tell me that you have hated me all these years, yet we pretend as brothers? You are the real wolf in sheep clothing. The devil I see.
I wish I'm as bad as you are. But I want to assure you of this. No one has the monopoly of wickedness. No one.
Because, sorry, we forgot.
Okay,
We forgot that you were here.
Sorry. And to the thing.
I am very much disappointed in both of you. So you mean to tell me that you sold your conscience because of 5 million naira? Do you know what you stand to gain if you have made me the king as you agreed earlier? Most especially you, Ichiamuta. I'm very much ashamed of you. After all that I've done for you and your family, you turned your back on me. You insulted me. Anomeba. I can see that the 5 million naira have brainwashed you in a match as you don't even reason like a man again. With your colleague.
Ikenga, I'm very sorry for that. And I'm also very sorry for all that transpired. It was not actually my fault. This decision was a collective decision of the Elders Council and the Kingmakers. And Ab initio, you know, I rooted for you. But along the process, I was overwhelmed. They took the decision and I couldn't help it. Before you see, a tree cannot make a forest.
And to add to what you have just said, with all due respect, Ikenga, Iwo Garden Oko. Okwanundo Bodosi in the Yafagesi, I catch up. I will catch up. We are not everybody in this village. We are just ourselves. The most important thing now is that Idadada is your only brother.
Ofunna.
Ofu Obala.
Ofumbuli Maafu.
So I think that your concern now should be how to help rally with him and prepare for the coronation, which is just 2 market weeks away from now.
See the way I'm looking at you. It's your koya. Shameless. It's your like you. Ah. Okay, let me ask you, Chiokoya. Where do you place the issue of ex-convict that you swept under the carpet? You said it's the people that wrote my name that asked you to remove it. And the same people did not consider the fact that my brother is an ex-convict, or have this community decided to have a king, an ex-convict man as a king, because of the little token, 5 million that he gave to you people.
With due respect again, Iwe Garden Oko. You see, this issue of ex-convict is what I don't understand. As far as I am concerned, ex-convict is for the country, isn't it?
For the federal.
For the country.
For the federal level.
While Dada is from Kelehi Kingdom. That is the way it is. Or don't you see it that way?
I see it that way.
It's like I'm having stomach pain.
Did you eat?
I'm a granite. You can
I also want to go. Ikenga. Mamigata. Let me go home. My wife is having malaria.
Disgusting. These men are disgusting.
Whoa. The quest for power, fortune and fame has caused for mankind a lot of pain, but also struggle. The envy and jealousy are the competition that eventually leads to evil intentions and actions, conflicts or suspected culprits, betrayal and injustice. Things eventually goes bad. Oh, this is so sad. Oh, nobody knows what tomorrow will bring. Oh, only time will tell who will lose or win. The truth will always come out. The truth will always come out. And the evil one will lose out. Where there's injustice, things can really go wrong. If one is treated as if they don't belong, oh, things will go.
What are you doing here?
I noticed that you and your wife were conspicuously absent at my coronation.
Does that bother you?
We are blood brothers. Regardless of our differences in our views and struggles in life, our anger should have limit. Anyway, my coronation went very well. Due to my wife's health condition, only 2 of my sons were able to make it to the coronation.
How does that concern me?
Of course it does. Like I said, we are brothers. My problem should concern you. Well, that's by the way. My wife and daughter will be coming back from Canada this weekend. And as the tradition demands, she's going to be crowned the Queen Mother of Nkerefi Kingdom. And
what? Firstly, you barged into my compound without invitation with your royal entourage. Now you want to insult me with your stupid progress. Let me sound this loud and clear to you. We are no longer brothers. Stay away from me and my family. Now, leave this place.
all right, Ikenga, it's also time to let you know that no one has monopoly of hate. You have pushed me to the wall. Hence, you confine yourself to this apartment of yours and will no longer have any business in my kingdom. If I see you or hear that you came around, I will treat you like an intruder.
You're a joker. Big time joker, you know that. You cannot stop me from coming into my father's land, you know that.
You drew the battle line and I am out for war. We will see who will retreat.
Rita, get out now. Get out!
What have you done? Look where your maliciousness has landed us.
Forget about it there. He's merely intoxicated with the power that is recently confirmed on him. Power they said intoxicates, you know.
It doesn't strike me like someone who is bluffing.
Forget about it.
You know what that depicts? No? It's an animal. There's something you said you want to discuss with me.
Yes, Father. You know, it's been a year since I finished my PhD.
That's correct.
I'm tired of being here idle. I want to start up something for myself.
That's not a problem. So which of my firm do you want to work in?
Sorry, Dad, but I do not wish to work in any of your companies.
Why?
Because I want to hustle. You know, I want to do something related to what I studied in school.
So what is it you have in mind?
Okay, I did like to relocate to Enugu town. I have most of my friends and classmates there, and they're all doing fine.
Idea is definitely a lofty one. But sincerely, I think it will be good if you work with Andre, my general manager at NDI Global Resources, and master all the family business. With that, you can be whatever you wanted to be.
Father, sincerely, it's a good one, but I don't have interest in running the family company. Maybe Clems, when he graduates, will or might have interest in that. All I need is a large amount of money to start up something good.
Present your proposal to me.
Wow. Thanks so much, Dad. Thank you so much. All right, I'll be inside.
Yes.
Yeah, you're here.
Oh yes, I'm here.
I just declared my intentions of owning my own business to Father.
That's nice, but then NDI Resources is a multi-million-dollar company. What do you need your personal business for?
I know, but you see, Father built his empire single-handedly. I need to make my own statement. You know, as the heir to the throne of Nkerefi Kingdom, NDI resources is my birthright, right?
Right. So, what was Father's response and how much are you looking at?
Well, $1 billion.
$1 billion?
Yes, but I've not told him yet. But he asked me to present my proposal. So, I'm so excited.
That's a whoop, bro.
I know, but you see, I have to do something.
Asking for 1 billion naira to start up a business. Teresa, you better talk to your son. This is ridiculous.
Mike?
Yes, Mom.
Can I see you?
Sure.
My king, excuse me. After you.
What kind of a son is this? Asking for 1 billion naira to start a business that he has no knowledge of.
Fortune and fame has caused for mankind a lot of pain, the tussle, struggle, the envy.
Mike, what is it? 1 billion naira? Really? Why do you need such a huge amount of money?
Mom, I only asked for $1 billion. Not like I asked for 2. I need that money to start up my own enterprise. That way, I will be financially independent and I wouldn't have to call anyone.
But you're not lacking anything in this palace, are you? So, why don't you take the job offer your father proposed?
I don't want to join myself to the family business. I've said this over and over. I want to set up my own empire just like that did. Is it too much to ask? Mom, okay. 500 million. I can make do with that. It's enough, right?
Oh my word. You're too unassuming. 500 million naira is just for you?
That money is too small. Your husband can provide it without stress.
Really? How much do you have? Do you know how much? How many years? How many months it takes to make 500 million naira?
Mom, talk to your husband.
My friend, start up your own business. If you have the money. Hey,
I need that money.
Don't walk out on me.
Mom, please, I'm sorry.
Don't. Mike? Mike?
I hope you talk some sense into your son.
Our son, you mean?
Whatever. Did you talk to him?
About that? I have. I think he's right. My king, Mike needs a large capital to enable him establish good business.
Are you saying I should vibrate my account? Root out 1 billion naira for Mike to start a business venture he has no knowledge of?
There's always a first time. Besides, what we're talking about here is just 500 million.
And you think 500 million naira is little money to throw away?
Your Highness, let's give him a chance. It's not as if 500 million naira will bankrupt you. Come on, you're bigger than that.
How sure are you of that?
My lord, please. Please, can you tell the person to call later?
They already dropped.
All right. My lord, please, you don't need to belittle yourself over a little money. See, Mike is our son, our first fruit. It is the joy of every parent to see their children do great things. Please, let's help him. The call is again.
Please, I'll call you back. I'm in the meeting.
Better. My love. Please.
Are you sure of this?
100% sure. Trust me. Thank you. Thank you.
I'm just telling you stories that touches the heart. And stories you will never hear anywhere else but here.
That sounds so interesting.
Where is your brother clothes?
He should be inside. You'll be calling out soon.
Okay.
Your Majesty. So, Father, I want to let you know that I will be going back to school next week.
That's good.
That's good, but you're yet to grant my request.
Son, you don't need a car to do your studies in Canada.
But Mike attended the same school and he was given a car. A Rolls Royce for that matter. Why is mine different?
Clems, Mike is the first son of this family. And as such, deserves every necessity as the need arises.
Oh, really?
Father, what about me?
You all deserve the best. Son, my princess, let me take some fresh air outside.
Nobody knows what tomorrow lose or win, the truth will always come out. And the evil one will lose out. Nobody knows what tomorrow will bring. Only time will tell who will lose or win. The truth will always come out. And the evil one will lose out.
Hi, good day.
Waiting to your motor now.
My brother, I don't know. I don't know. Just...
This watch will fine, no? Okay, bring her.
Are you okay?
Freestyle me this thing, Joe.
Are you insane? Are you insane?
Okay, give me this.
What is wrong with you?
See trouble.
Yes.
Give us our thing. They do fast now. Abi, you won't make a lie to you.
Okay, do fast.
Fast. Be smiling. Smile.
Smile.
We be good people, Abi.
Abi. This one go good, bro.
Come on,
come on, time now.
Bring them out.
Come on, time. You waste time here.
You won't make a lie to you fast now.
So, just have to.
Hey, bro. Now
go. See good.
Please, let him go. I've got my stuffs. Thank you.
I hope you are okay.
Yes, I'm fine. Thank you so much. I'm grateful.
You see, when driving on a lonely path like this, you have to be very careful. The guys in this neighborhood are not smiling.
Yeah, you're right. I just noticed. I relocated here not long ago. I'm Mike.
I'm Johnson. This is my neighborhood. You see, whatever you want or need, just holler me. I'ma make it possible for you.
That would be nice. In that case, I need your digits.
Oh, sure. Sure.
Oh, yeah.
9-4, right?
9-4.
All right. So what's wrong with your car?
I don't know. He just started jerking and packed me.
Oh, that's battery. That's battery here.
Yes, His Excellency, I just saw your missed call. All is well. What about your family? I hope everybody's good. Good. Thank you. Who else will have these beautiful fingers, if not my one and only princess?
Father. Yeah. Greetings, Father.
Greetings, her father's daughter. How are you?
I'm very well. Father, I want to tell you that I'll be going back to school tomorrow.
Why is everybody deserting this palace? What is going on here? Mike just left to Enugu in search of his destiny, and Clem went back abroad to complete his studies. And now you.
Somebody's already missing his children.
Is it a crime that I want my children around me?
No, but you know we got to do what we have to do, right?
Right.
Yes, Father.
Did you tell your mother?
Yes, I told her, but Mom is sad too. Don't worry, I'll be back soon. Okay?
You promise?
I promise.
That's my princess.
I'll miss you.
Hi, sexy.
Hi.
How are you?
I'm good.
Are you going my way?
I was actually looking for a cab. Are you one?
Come on, you were actually looking for a cab. A pretty girl like you. No, I am not one, but because of you, I can become one. I'm just hoping let's drive along together. Okay? Please. Come on, hop in. So what do I call you?
Sorry. I do not stop to cab drivers minutes. And please, your eyes on the road. I do not want
Never mind, my dear. You will not die anytime soon. I am a good driver. Trust me.
You obviously want to strip me naked with those trickish eyeballs of yours.
Look, you're not just beautiful, you are also hilarious to reckon with. Come on, look at how many times you've made me laugh out loud today.
Are you actually confirming to me that you've slept with me with your eyes?
Wait. What?
Whatever. Thanks for the ride. I enjoyed it.
You are welcome. So do I now deserve to know your name?
Yeah, the name is Pamela. Princess Pamela.
Wait a minute. Are you a princess?
Wait a minute. Are you a prince?
Yes, I am.
Yes, I am.
Too long for this.
Oh, baby, they're taking too long.
It's okay. Go for me. Now take a look at this. It's a baby.
Michael. Johnson, you kept me waiting. What happened?
I'm sorry, man. I've got stuff to arrange. So, were you on board? Not with this beautiful woman beside you?
Oh yeah, that's correct. Babe.
Yeah.
Meet my friend, Johnson. Johnson, my darling girlfriend, Pamela.
I know she's beautiful.
You are beautiful, I must say.
Thank you. You aren't looking bad too.
Oh. So can I get a night from you?
What? Excuse me?
I said, can we get to the reason why we are here?
Of course.
The business.
Yes, of course. The business, very important.
The business.
Baby.
Yes.
Let me use the convenience.
Okay. Okay.
And I'll be right back.
Right back, yeah. So Johnson, what do you care?
I want
Bad guy. What's the deal?
Okay. It's about the business you spoke to me on phone. I found one for you. Hotel business. You see, hotel...
What?
Who is he?
It's none of your business.
I don't want to create any scene here. Who is he?
Paul, do you know you have no shame? So after what you've done, you still have the guts to show your face around here.
That is the more reason I'm here to sort out things with you.
I do not have time to sort out whatever with you. I have more important things in my hands. Okay? If you must excuse me.
Pamela. Pamela, wait. Wait. Pamela.
You can be rest assured that you cannot be financially stagnant again in your life.
I'll show you.
100%.
Good. It's a welcoming idea. I mean, it's attractive.
So you're going to look into it?
It's a nice and welcoming idea. Yeah. Oh, darling. There. You're back.
Yeah, I'm back.
Johnson just made me happy.
Really?
Yes.
You know what? Why don't I leave you two to cruise and why I run along?
That would be nice, but place your order.
No. I got stuff to tidy. Enjoy yourself while I take care of stuff out there. We'll hook up later.
Okay. If you say so, Johnson.
Yeah.
Appreciate. No, not again.
Yeah, baby.
All right.
Okay, see you around.
Bye.
Hello. Baby.
Oh, baby.
Hey, what's up? Yeah, I had a long talk with him. So what do you think about the hotel business?
No, baby, I don't know much about hotel business. But with what I heard, it pays. Yeah, plus my uncle, he has the biggest hotel in the heart of Owerri. So if you trust this friend of yours, I suggest you go ahead with the business. Go ahead.
That's brilliant.
Yeah.
I think we'll give it a try.
Yeah.
Thank you, sweetheart. Thank you. Talk.
Did I hear you say you're coming back next week? Wow, that's like the best news I've heard in recent time. Your mother cannot wait to hear this. Talk to you later.
Your Highness.
My queen.
The Ofobiara of Nkelefi Kingdom, the owner of my herd, my husband, I greet you.
The most beautiful woman of Nkelefi Kingdom. I thank God for giving you to me as a helper. I never regretted marrying you as a wife.
I am more privileged, my king.
Clem's called and said he's returning to Nigeria next week.
Oh my word! Really?
Yes.
Oh! I'm so glad to know that 2 of my sons are now graduates. I can't wait to have him back. Oh!
Your Highness. Your Majesty. Prince Mike is back.
Mike. My son?
Yes, Your Majesty. Welcome, my prince.
Come, what's going on?
I don't know. I don't know.
What is happening?
Prince Mike is back. There is something strange about him. I don't really understand.
What is it?
He was looking so unkept and frustrated.
Rita, is it that maybe he fell from an Iroko tree, or maybe he broke his legs?
I don't know. He was just looking somehow, you know.
Mike? Mike? Sit. Mike, you haven't said anything since you came back. Just crying. What happened?
Mom, I'm finished.
You what? I don't get that.
I lost it all.
You lost what? You're getting me more confused. My lord, say something.
Frosters.
From what?
Frosters stripped me of everything Father blessed me with. I'm empty. Nothing is left.
Don't be quiet. Say something, please. It's okay, it's okay. Stop.
500 million. 500 million. Gone. My father gave to me. I'm dead.
It's okay. You're not. I'm here. I'm here, my child. You're not.
And what exactly is going on there?
Mike has just squandered the 500 million the king gave him to start up a business. He came back empty-handed. And the king is not having it with him. While the queen is doing everything possible to cover up. Right now, there is serious confusion in the palace.
They will continue to have more chaos in that palace until I regain what rightfully belongs to me.
Sir?
Go and get me more information.
Mike will...
I don't want to talk about it.
You don't want to talk about my tomorrow's appointment with the doctor?
Oh, that. How long are you staying?
That will depend on Dr. Mark.
Why not invite him to attend to you here instead of traveling all the way to Calabar?
That would have been my best option, but I have to go.
Our son is returning from abroad in 2 days. At least wait to see him and congratulate him. And prepare a special meal for him.
You talk as if I am going on a long journey. A jolly vacation. It's my health we're talking about here.
Okay, I'm sorry. Have you booked your ticket?
Yes, my lord.
Fine.
And about Mike?
I still don't want to talk about it.
I see.
Wonders and light. Wonders and light. Ah, who do I have here, Okoye? My friend Okoye. Welcome once again to my house.
Thank you.
This one you're here. Is the 5 million naira my brother gave to you finished? Because I know that 5 million naira cannot do anything in your life. Maybe you're here to collect the 2 million naira I promised you.
Ikenga, see, I am here as a friend. And I want you to understand that. It is true that God blessed you and now you're miles away from your age mate. But that notwithstanding, we are still friends and age mates. You see, I am here because I want us to have a change of mind.
In fact, everything that happened, including the coronation of your brother, everything that transpired, I want us to put everything behind and start on a clean slate. That's why I'm here. Who even told you that I cared about what happened? That's the least of my problem. You see, what you did is ordinarily what a poor man like you would do. Now, there's no poor man that will see 5 million now and not take advantage of it. You only took advantage of the money because you are poor. You are still my friend. In my list, I cannot figure any name like Okoye among my enemies. No. No. We are still friends. Yeah. If many are in your shoes, they will do the same. So what will I do? And before I forget, I heard that your son is now the managing director of my brother's company. That's good. Congratulations. If you don't mind, come up and have some days. My wife just prepared something good, and I know you will like it. Okay. I'm going to make it now. Come on, okay. You are my friend. I will again.
Well, I'm fine. Thank God for life.
What can I do for you?
Dad, there is something I want to discuss with you.
Have you come to make another demand?
No. Dad, I know you are so angry with me right now. But please listen to me. Dad, I was duped. Look at how it happened.
I don't want to hear those your useless details. What use is the body when the head is off?
Your Highness, Prince Clems is back.
Really? Where is he?
They should be in the living room.
Fortune and fame has caused for mankind a lot of pain. The tussle, struggle, the envy and jealousy, the competition that eventually leads to evil intentions and actions, conflicts.
Greetings, Your Majesty.
Greetings, young lady. Congratulations, sir.
Oh, thank you, Father. Thank you, Father.
You're welcome back.
Thank you.
Sit down.
Isn't that how have you been?
We've been all right. Yeah.
Okay. More like you're trying to get back to feet, eh?
I'm trying. Son, you are yet to introduce the beautiful damsel you came back with.
Oh. She's my friend. Her name is...
Let her introduce herself.
Oh.
Young lady, can I meet you?
Yes, Your Majesty. My name is Paula Williams, daughter of Justice Ikemba Williams.
Which of the Ikemba Williams? Former Chief Justice?
Yes, Your Majesty. He was my father. We lost him years ago to cancer.
Who cares about how he died? So you were a daughter to that heartless, wicked man.
I beg your pardon.
Now leave my palace.
What?
I said leave my palace now.
Why? What has she done?
Get out of my palace.
Dad, you better be joking. What? Paula! Dad, what's the meaning of this? What is the meaning of this?
Oh my God.
Paula.
You run after her like a fool. It will not work. Not under my watch.
It's amazing what people can do. How some plan to hurt you. It's amazing what people will do when they plan to hurt you. Oh, it's hard to tell who is who. Oh, it's you. Who's against you. Don't be shocked when you discover. Don't be shocked. Don't be shocked when you discover that the one against you is closest to you. Be
What is it?
careful how you treat people. Be careful what you do to people. You may make an enemy by creating jealousy and animosity. Whoa. It could be a friend, it could be a brother or a sister, it could be a relation, it could even be.
Father, what was the meaning of that nonsense? Why would you talk to my visitor in such a disrespectful manner?
Did you just speak to me in that tone?
No, Father.
Good. Now leave my presence. Obenka.
Your Majesty.
Get me every details about that girl.
Yes, Your Majesty.
That is a king. It's not enough reason for him to speak ill of that. I've never been mortified like this my entire life. It's okay, sis. Just go in,
freshen up. Let's celebrate. We cannot allow that king of a man to ruin your beautiful day.
I'm not in the mood.
Come on, sis. Chidima is here to put you in the mood. We must celebrate your successful arrival. And nothing can stop it. Please.
Be careful how you treat people. Be careful what you do to people. You may make an enemy by creating jealousy and animosity. Whoa, it could be a friend, it could be a relation, it could even be parents, and in the process you might end up making enemies. Whoa, be careful. Be careful.
A friend of my enemy is my enemy. A daughter of my enemy is also my enemy.
But my king, the very enemy in question is dead. Can't you just let your grudges die as well?
Never. Seeing that little girl come into this palace reopened that wound.
Easy, my king.
Don't king me. Go and talk some sense into that son of yours. Tell him to stop whatever he has with that girl. Because as far as I'm concerned, it won't work.
Yes, Your Highness. Can we sleep now?
You can sleep if you wish to do so.
Without you? Never. Come on, lie down. You need to sleep.
A lot of pain, but also struggle. Oh, the envy and jealousy, the competition that eventually leads to evil intentions and actions, conflicts or suspected culprits, betrayal and injustice. Things eventually goes bad. Oh, this is so sad. Oh, nobody knows what tomorrow will bring. Oh, only time will tell who will lose or win. The truth will always come out.
Ignoring his calls will hurt him.
Am I not hurt to myself?
Come on. It wasn't his fault. You don't take mine. Let's just pick the call and talk things out with him, please. Okay.
You're not in bed yet. She's not taking my calls. She's not taking my calls. Give her some time. For how long? A day? 2 days maybe? It depends on how she feels about you. Honestly, I feel so bad because this is entirely not my fault. But Father shouldn't have spoken to her like that. That was so rude.
You talk like you don't know our father. King, the dada that will speak to anyone, anywhere, anytime. So, relax. Come to bed, bro. Don't bother yourself. Give her some time. She will come around, okay?
Then you call her more and more again, baby. See what happens. But it's not my fault. I mean,
Yo, what's up? I'm okay. You're more relieved now. Can see. Yeah.
I feel much better. But still, I really need to find out why Dad is so bitter.
Where are you dressed up to? It's Wednesday. Oh, ladies' night. Ladies' night? Yes. Let's go party.
Let's go party.
Yes.
Wait, you're not in club?
Look, Clem, I am no longer that gentleman, or perhaps that Mugo you used to know. A lot has happened and change has occurred.
I trust him.
So,
since when? What happened?
That will be a story for another night. So, go get dressed. Let's go to the club, okay?
Oh no, brother. I'm no longer in the world. I stopped clubbing since I joined the campus fellowship back in the US. So I will advise you to do the same. Stop clubbing. It's not good for you.
You?
Yeah.
Campus what?
Fellowship.
Clement, you can't be serious. Okay, since you're not ready to go play tonight, I'll see you when I see you, bro. Catch you in the morning.
Oh, shit. I will see you. I see you.
Huh? Yeah.
I see you. I ain't doing this now.
I'll see you, bro.
Wow.
The quest for power. A lot of pain, the tussle, struggle, the envy and jealousy, the competition that eventually leads to evil intentions and actions, conflicts or suspected culprits, betrayal and injustice. Things eventually goes bad. Oh, this is so
Yeah, good morning, sir.
Oh,
I learned you did not spend the night in this palace. Where are you coming from?
I just went out to socialize a bit.
You are nothing but a disgrace to the human race. After squandering all my money, you are yet to learn your lesson. Are you not ashamed of yourself?
Dad, are you going to keep condemning me because of this singular mistake? I didn't squander the money, I was scammed.
There's nothing singular about your mistake. You have been very consistent with this unorthodox behavior in this palace.
I'm sorry, Dad, I mean no disrespect, but I have to go in and freshen up.
I blame nobody but your mother for always supporting whatever you do. She never sees anything wrong in your dispositions in this palace. She will never say I did not want her.
Oh, yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. Oh, nobody knows what tomorrow will bring. Oh, only time will tell who will lose or win. The truth will always come out. The truth will always come out. And the evil one will lose out.
Father,
Nobody knows.
I'm deeply sorry for the way I spoke to you the other day. That was so disrespectful. Please pardon me.
It's okay. Perhaps I overreacted myself. But an angry man lacks self-control.
You're right. Thank you. So, would you be kind enough to tell me why you sounded so bitter?
I guess you want to hear all the story.
Exactly.
Sit down. Thank you. My name is Ide Adada, one of Nkerefi Kingdom.
And my name is Justice Ikemba Williams.
Good to see you.
Good to see you.
My friend, well, having done with the introduction, let's get straight to why we're here. First of all, I want to thank you, Justice Ikemba Williams, for honoring my invitation. Not minding your tight schedules. You came.
What are friends for?
I know you remember this man seated right before me. He's the man you sent out of red chambers because of election malpractices. Yeah.
I remember. But I'm sure you did not invite me here to take him back to the red chambers, right?
No, not at all. It is no longer a news that EFCC filed a new case against him. And my intel reveals to me that you are the one that is going to preside over the matter.
You're correct.
Justice, I want you to do me a favor.
Say.
Discharge that matter.
Why?
Justice. My brother Ide is running for the office of the governor in this state. And having such a case hanged on him will run him his chances of becoming the next governor of the state.
Hello? Hello?
He is gone just like that.
Justice Ikemba Williams appears simple, but is very stubborn. Very stubborn.
Then what do we do?
Persuasion. More persuasion. Keep trying.
I am very sorry for keeping you waiting. Let me go straight to the point. I beg you, with whatever you hold dear to your heart, have mercy. I am willing to pay any amount. I don't want to go to prison.
Really? Did I hear you say you pay any amount?
Yes, any amount. Just mention it.
Give me 50 billion. This matter will be trashed out immediately, like it never existed before.
I don't have that amount of money.
Hey. Obviously, you haven't saved up to that amount since your emergency exit out of the red chambers.
Why are you making mockery of a man in trouble? All I'm asking of is your assistance, and you're here mocking me.
Which of these are you scared of? Going to the prison for the crime you committed, or preventing you from committing more crimes? In the name of running for governorship election. See you in court.
I came immediately I saw the news. How did it happen?
As soon as I left your house, I was rounded up by these hoodlums, and the next thing they brought me here.
How would that be? Who is behind this?
I couldn't help but think that it has to do with the man we met last week with regards to my governorship aspiration.
And Aboso?
Yes. He has a hand in this.
How can he lend his support and turn around to snitch on you?
Political race is a jungle journey. The hunter next to you could hunt you in exchange for a prey.
I am going to see him straight away.
No. That will not be necessary. At this point, just do whatever you can to get me out of this place. I don't want to go to court from here like a common criminal.
Calm down. I will do just that. Just calm down.
But that talk don't do. First you dey go. And 10 minutes to give you before come back to your cell. Time up. Tell that Oga make you do something for counter. Oga, you better come up for that place now. I never finish. You think so this one on the house.
That man is mean and wicked.
I perfectly understand how you feel, Dad. See, I was meant to say forgiveness is divine, since the man in question is already dead. But
forgiveness is divine, but not for he who becomes a stumbling block to an ambitious man. Such fellow is worse than the devil himself, and as such deserves no pity, even in death. Do you know that my traveling documents are still with the court till date?
it's okay, Dad. The more you talk about this, the more you get angry.
Seeing that girl around you does nothing but reopen an old wound.
I understand.
Greetings, Your Highness. Breakfast is ready.
I have lost my appetite.
Okay.
Let's go have breakfast. Let's go.
Nobody knows what tomorrow will bring. Only time will tell who will lose or win. The truth will always come out. And the evil one will lose out.
Sorry, I knocked, but there was no response, so I had to open and check.
Really? A well-trained human being will always go back when they don't get response. But you chose to badge him.
I'm sorry, sir. It wasn't intentional, please.
Now that you've seen mine, be ready to open yours.
Oh, open what, sir? Honestly, believe me, I didn't see anything.
That's your business and not mine. What do you want?
I just came to tell you that breakfast is ready.
Well, go tell whoever that sent you that I can take care of myself.
Okay, thank you.
Get out.
Only time will tell who will lose or win. The truth will always come out.
Hold on, I'm coming.
One will lose out. Nobody knows what tomorrow will bring.
Kola is in the shower. Should we join you soon? What will I offer you? Well,
only time will tell.
I'm fine. Baby.
I'm really sorry, I was taking my bath.
Oh yeah, she told me. Have you been?
Very well. You?
I'm okay.
So, tell me, has the king told you why he speak ill about my late father?
Sis, not now. Please.
Excuse me.
Well, excuse.
Oh, shut up. Whatever.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Don't mind my sister.
It's okay. You see, that's one of the reasons I'm here, to tell you what happened.
Okay. So, has he opened up?
Yeah.
That man ruined my chances of becoming the governor of the state. As if that was not enough, he remanded me in prison for 75 days, against all my pleadings. He confiscated all my properties I acquired as a senator. That man is mean and wicked.
You mean your father's anger at me was because of a political tussle he had with my late dad?
Yes, baby. He said your late father was wicked to him. He treated him so unfairly. So, seeing you stirred his anger and refreshes his old wound. I feel his pains though.
You feel his pains. Your father bears grudges over a dead man, and you say you feel his pains.
Not really the way you're putting it. I'm only saying that, you know, with the memory you had with your father, your presence, when you came around, made him remember what he has forgotten.
Baby, are you about to break up with me?
I don't know. Why would you say that?
Because you sound so emotional right now. And then again, your father doesn't want to see you with me, which automatically ruins our chances of being together.
Not really the way you're saying it, baby. Look, I have an idea, and I think that idea will be suitable for us. Left for me, I will suggest we keep our relationship low-key for now.
Hide and seek? At this age and stage of my life? No way.
Baby, look. Baby. It's not gonna be like this forever. It's just for some time. I promise I will make my father see reasons with me. Please.
How long are we going to do this? How long are we going to do this hide and seek game like I am some nameless, desperate side chick?
No, you're not desperate. You love me. And I love you too. That is what matters. What my father had with your late father is not going to affect our relationship. Because we are meant for each other. I'm just asking for some time. Just patience. Please.
I love you.
I love you more.
All because of the position of power. But in the end, somebody must suffer. All the culprits will pay one day. Oh, nobody knows what tomorrow will bring.
Paul, don't tell me you give in to that cheap wash.
I met Clems at the airport when Prosper abandoned me. You know, Clems is so humble and God-fearing. Do you know he even cleared the debt Prosper left behind? And he didn't use that as an advantage to get what he wants from me. Like, Clems is a very sincere person. And that's why I love him.
Touching story. That does not mean that this relationship is heading anywhere.
Sis, what's that? Are you wishing me ill luck? I just told you I love him.
Can't you see? Clems just dumped you. He does not need to spell it out. When he gets that saying, babe, we need some break, babe, we need to slow down, just know that the relationship is heading the wrong way.
Okay. If the relationship is going the wrong way like you say, well, that means I stand to lose nothing.
Easy to say. You cannot hold your tears back when it happens.
What are you, sis? A witch?
I beg your pardon. Why are you looking at me like I'm some prophet of doom?
Where are you going to?
To the village.
Which village?
Our village, of course. My husband. You are in trouble and I need to go sort things out.
See, you will be the one in trouble if you do not get back to your room right away. Look, woman, why do you suddenly decide to give me problem these days? If you're tired of this marriage, tell me, and I will oblige that.
My husband, I am not tired of this marriage nor you. I love you so much and you know it. Please, grant me just this one request. And if I fail, I promise not to bother you again. Please, my husband.
Jealousy, the competition that eventually leads to evil intentions and action. this is so sad. Oh, nobody knows what tomorrow will bring. Oh, only time will tell who will lose or win. The truth will always come out. The truth will always come out. And the evil one will lose out. Oh, where there's injustice, things can really go wrong. If one
I hope all is well. I'm surprised to see you.
All is not well, Nai. Please, I would like to see Ichiamuta as well.
No problem. Let me call him immediately.
Hello? Ichiokoyi?
There's an emergency here.
What is it?
Ikenga's wife is here and he wants to see both of us immediately.
Ikenga's wife? Hope we are safe. Very well then. I'm on my way.
Make haste. Thank you.
Madam, it's okay. It's okay. Enough. You've been crying ever since you came to visit us. I want to know the mission and your reason for coming.
My elders, I believe you two are the most reputable men in Nkelefi Kingdom. Please, my elders, I'm in pain. Do you know what it feels to sneak in here just to see the two of you? Do you know what it feels to be called an outcast in a land where I am supposed to parade myself as a royalty?
It's all right. It's all right. And the bank sekwano na adeji mgbagbu aghaloko. Onye obiala adasin ya noria. We know what you go through. We know what you are going through. Now, what I want you to do is just calm down and tell us why you are here.
Please, I want you two to help me initiate a reconciliation process between my husband and his brother Idadada the king. Please, I am tired of living in another man's land. I am tired.
That's all right. But is your husband aware of your visit and your mission?
Yes, Nai.
And he permitted it?
Yes, but please, my elders, help me.
It's all right, it's all right. We've heard you and we are going to look into what you presented to us. But considering the situation in the community now, I am afraid you have to leave immediately before someone else sees you. The two of us cannot afford to be enemies to the king. So please, make haste and leave before someone else sees you. We will look into the issue.
It's okay, my elders. Hope to hear from you too. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
Bye-bye. Bye for now.
In my own opinion, I would suggest you support your brother to achieve his desire of becoming the executive governor of the state. That comes with a lot of benefits, you know.
Can you listen to yourself? Now, can you tell me one single thing that I can boldly boast of for making him the senator that he is today? Tell me one.
Well, your brother is trying, if you ask me. I mean, it's not really easy to run a public office, especially in a state like this.
Then let him drop the ambition.
Come on, honey. Okay, let's not trade on this. Remember, he's our family.
I know.
And family comes first. Okay. Make a deal with your brother. Good afternoon, Your Excellency, sir.
What did you just call me?
What else should I address the incoming governor of this great state, if not His Excellency?
My brother, don't get too excited over a woman's talk.
Why do you sound like you hate my progress?
I'm sorry, Your Excellency. Please excuse me.
Your Highness, I must confess this is original white man's dry gin.
A good friend from Côte d'Ivoire. The president of Côte d'Ivoire when I visited.
All the way from Côte d'Ivoire?
Yes.
Hey! Mbedike!
Ichie, you said there was something urgent you wanted us to talk about. Is it about your son?
No, it's not about my son. I don't have any problem with my son as long as he's with you. Huh? I am certain he's in safe hands. Once more, I want to thank you again for the employment, Your Highness.
We thank the gods.
Your Highness, it's about your brother Ikenga. You see, the fracas between you and your brother has dragged so long and the villagers are beginning to talk.
Bring me any villager who dares to meddle into the affairs of my family, and I'll show him or her how to mind their business.
Please, Your Highness, all we seek is peace between you and your brother. Let peace reign. Peace, Your Highness, please.
Is he aware of this visit?
Yes, he's very much aware of the visit. As a matter of fact, we discussed it.
Ichie, Ikenga started this fight. He denounced our bloodline before this crown on my head. That very day, he drew the battle line. And this war will last as long as he wants it.
Your Highness, I will appeal that you temper justice with mercy. Huh? The bias can ni woman na de luno. Oh, Your Highness, please. Huh? I want you to consider, please.
This reconciliation will only happen on one condition.
And what is the condition, Your Highness?
Ikenga will have to kneel before me and acknowledge me as the king before the presence of all the elders.
What nonsense! What an insult! Who told him to come up with such outrageous reconciliation? Who even told him that I'm in a hurry to reconcile with him?
Ikenga, is it not just for you to kneel down? What? He said that the moment you kneel down, everything will be over.
Are you okay?
It's a harmless opinion anyway.
What useless opinion? Or do you want to insult me?
No. I don't intend to do that. You see, I apologize. I am only a mediator.
Now, go back to Dada. Tell him that I will never bow for him. Not while I'm alive. Not even in death. Let him fix that in his skull. Get out. Ide, you're biting the finger that fed you. I will deal with you. I will never bow down to your supremacy. Not while I'm alive. Never!
Ha! How long are we going to live in another man's land when your brother is the king of our kingdom? Please, my husband, I'm begging you. Go and make peace with him. Go and make peace with your brother.
Woman, stay out of this. This is men's talk.
And this talk directly affects me. Please, let's talk it together.
I don't want to repeat myself again. Stay out of this.
I'm tired of all this. So go and make peace with your brother. Make peace with him now. Eh?
Then he will live and die in exile as long as I rule over this kingdom.
Your Highness, has it come to this? I mean, is there...
I don't want to hear anything anymore about this matter.
In that case, Your Highness, I will take my leave.
Go well. My general manager, your son Andre, will give you a token for your concern and support over this matter.
Thank you, Your Highness. I appreciate.
You're welcome.
I'll be on my way.
Go ahead.
Nobody knows what tomorrow will bring. Oh, only time will. Oh, nobody knows what tomorrow will bring. Oh, only time will tell who will lose or win. The truth will always come out. And the evil one will lose out.
Thank you. Greetings, Your Highness.
Greetings, Mr. Andre. Sit down.
Thank you, sir. Your Highness.
I received your mail and it depicts resignation letter. What is the problem?
I'm so sorry it's coming so urgent, Your Highness. But I had to, because that's the only option I have left.
Mr. Andre, why do you want to abandon my company and run away? If you want your salary increased, all you have to do is just let me know your desire and I will implement it immediately.
Your Highness, working for you and your fame is prayers answered already. And the salary I receive is far, far larger than the services I render. I couldn't have asked for anything much better, Your Highness. I really enjoyed working for you, sir.
Why then are you leaving?
Your Highness, His Excellency, the Executive Governor of this state, offered me an appointment as the SSA on Youth and Development.
Decline the appointment and I'll double the money for you.
Your Highness, it's not about the money, sir.
I can see you have your mind made up already.
Yes, Your Highness.
I'll get back to you in 1 month's time. Meanwhile, go back to your office.
Sir?
Have a nice day, Mr. Andre.
A quest for power, fortune and fame has caused for mankind a lot of pain. The tussle, struggle, the envy and jealousy.
My king, are you going to pace all through the night because the general manager of your company is resigning?
Mr. Andre is not just a general manager. He is the pillar of that company at the moment.
Then what are you? How could you outrightly award your credit to nobody of a man you employed as a mere clerk years ago?
And that is the uniqueness of that young man. I employed him as an ordinary clerk. And today his performance has earned him the post of the head auditor and now the general manager. As if that is not enough, the governor has noticed his potentials and instantly gave him an appointment at the government house. You don't let genius like Andre slip through your finger. I am going to call the governor right away.
So what are you going to do? Tie him down against his will? My king, you are the CEO, the founding founder of this establishment, and not your employees. The doors will always be open for other experts. Okay. Let's do this. Place this post vacant on the list tomorrow. You'll be surprised to see more suitable men and women who are willing to accept the post with the 1/10 of what you pay Andre. Trust me on this.
A quest for power, fortune and fame has caused for mankind the tussle, struggle, the envy and jealousy.
Andre, my wife and I have deliberated on your resignation request. It's a wonderful thing that God has elevated you to a greater height. We are very happy for you and we are proud of you.
Thank you, Your Highness. Thank you.
Congratulations, Mr. Andre.
Thank you, Your Majesty.
But one more thing, like I said earlier, you have to stay 1 more month to teach whoever that is coming to take over from you and help him acclimatize with the company records.
It's okay. That wouldn't be a problem, Your Highness.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, Your Majesty. I owe you so much, Your Highness. Thank you.
Mr. Andre, are you crying? If you're not comfortable leaving, you can stay.
No. I already made up my mind. Thank you, Your Highness.
I have already instructed my account officer to prepare a check for 50 million naira as compensation for your loyalty and sincerity.
Your Highness.
Honesty pays.
I'm so short of words. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Your Highness. Thank you.
If you don't mind, excuse me.
Thank you, Most Your Highness. No, I'm short of words.
I want to officially bring it to your notice that the General Manager to NDI Global Resources has tendered his resignation letter.
Oh my God. Why?
And it has been approved.
Why what? A man needs to move forward.
No, but he was so good with his job.
As it stands now, one amongst you two will take over that position, while the other gives his support and a helping hand to ensure that the company green light continues to glow.
Well, that will not be a problem. My brother here, we can take over the company. I believe he can do well with the help of any applicant. As for me, I still want to study.
Clems, you will take over that position while your brother Mike assists you.
Father, do you still remember I'm your oldest son?
And so?
And so, it is my birthright as the first son of the family.
And who wrote that will?
It's fine. Listen, say I really don't want to take that position because I don't want...
This meeting is over. Where's Nandoji?
Father, you just made my brother angry. That was not fair.
You're not being fair, my king. Mike is the heir apparent to this throne, yet you gave his position to his younger brother.
Being the heir apparent is quite different from being the head of a company.
The way you're going about this whole thing, I tell you, you achieved nothing but to drive him into depression.
Woman, why do you sound like I am the devil here? Have you forgotten so soon how Mike squandered a whopping sum of 500 million naira in 12 months?
But he was scammed. Anybody could be a victim of fraudster, even you, my lord.
Definitely not me. I am smarter and wiser than falling into the tricks of fraudsters. Anyway, I don't believe him.
You don't believe him?
You believe he was duped, right?
Yes.
That's the more reason I will not risk him handling the affairs of my business, knowing he can easily fall victim to those local fraudsters.
But your highness...
Clems takes over the company while Mike stays under him and learn. That's final. I will not discuss this matter anymore.
Andrew, the king's general manager, just resigned. And the king's wants good prince claims to take over his company while the queen prefers Prince Mike. Just this afternoon, the king handed over the company to Prince Clems.
Any other information?
Suffer all the culprits will pay one day. The truth will always come out. The truth always comes out. The evil one will lose out. Evil one will lose out. Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah.
Welcome, my princess.
Nobody knows what tomorrow will bring. Only time will tell who will lose or win. The truth will always come out. And the evil one will lose out. Nobody knows what tomorrow will bring.
Call for my princess. Thank you. But I prefer you call me Auntie Cynthia. Where is my dad? Majesty.
My princess.
Greetings, father.
This is my daughter. Why didn't you call to inform us you were coming back? At least I would have sent one of the guards to bring you home.
Exactly the reason why I don't want to tell you. Because I don't like all this royalty dramas, my princess, and all of that.
But that is your identity. It doesn't matter how simple or private you want to live your life. It will not change the fact that you are the princess of this kingdom.
That sounds so interesting coming from the king himself.
Get that to your head.
What's that? Oh, Sir Clem!
Hey, baby sis. How are you?
I'm fine. Congratulations on your graduation.
Thank
I'm
you.
so proud of you.
Thank you. How is school?
School is fine.
I see.
Okay.
All right, I have somewhere to catch up on. I'll see you when I return, right?
Okay, I'll be in too.
All right.
Yeah,
Be good.
take care.
proud of her.
Son, first thing tomorrow morning, you're coming with me to NDI Global Resources, where you resume your appointment.
Father, that is rather too soon.
Well, you can say that. So soon, yes.
Okay. I'll see you when I return.
Okay.
Hey, better life.
Quest for power.
So you've been here all alone?
Fortune and fame has cursed for mankind. A lot of pain.
I'm not fine. Seeing tears in the eyes of my brother makes me sick. Tell me, what's wrong?
Don't worry. It's my little problem. No one cares.
Don't talk like that. I care. Mom cares, Dad cares, Clem cares. We all care about you. Tell me, what's it?
What do you know? You are only but a child.
No. I'm no more a child. I'm old enough to know when a brother is depressed. Talk to me, what's wrong? Depression kills when you fail to speak out.
This depression will not kill me. I would kill it rather.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Okay then. Let's go out.
I'm broke.
Why?
I don't want to talk about it.
Okay then, it's fine. We are going out right away. Bills on me. So, let's go.
Okay, I will just change.
Okay.
The quest for power, fortune and fame has cursed, eventually leads to evil intentions and actions, conflicts or suspected culprits, betrayal and injustice. Things eventually goes bad. Oh, hey, whoa. The quest for power, fortune and fame has cursed for mankind. A lot of pain, the tussle, struggle, the envy and jealousy, the competition that eventually leads to evil intentions and actions, conflicts or suspected culprits, betrayal and injustice. Things eventually goes bad. Oh, this is so sad. Oh, nobody knows what tomorrow will bring. Only time will tell who will lose or win. The truth will always come out. The truth will always come out. And the evil one will lose out. When there's injustice, things can really go wrong. If one is treated as if they don't belong, oh, things will go wrong. It will stir up envy and jealousy that could lead to a bad conspiracy that may end so dangerously, and people will get hurt because of the position of power. But in the end, somebody must suffer. All the culprits will pay one day. Oh, nobody knows what tomorrow will bring. Only time will tell. Only time will tell. Lose or win. The truth will always come out. Truth always comes out. The evil one will lose out. Evil one will lose out. The quest for power. Fortune and fame has cursed for mankind. A lot of pain. But also nobody knows what tomorrow will bring. Envy and jealousy, competition. Only time will tell. Eventually leads to attention. Truth will always come. And action will always come. The evil one will lose. Suspected culprits, betrayal and injustice. Nobody knows what tomorrow will bring. This is so sad. Only time will tell. Nobody knows the truth will always come out. And the evil one will lose out. Only time will tell who will lose or win. The truth will always come out. The truth will always come out. And the evil one will lose out. Where there's injustice, things can really go wrong. If one is treated as if they don't belong, oh, things will go wrong. It will stir up envy and jealousy that could lead to a bad conspiracy that may end so dangerously, and people will get hurt. Oh, because of the position of power. But in the end, somebody must suffer. All the culprits will pay one day. Nobody knows what tomorrow will bring. Only time will tell. Only time will tell. Lose or win. The truth will always come out. Truth always comes out. And the evil one will lose out. Evil one will lose out.
Cynthia. Are you angry?
Shouldn't I be?
I'm sorry. Please make sure you tell no one what happened out there.
Why?
I will explain to you later, okay? I'll be in my room.
Nobody knows what tomorrow will bring. Only time will tell. Lose or win. The truth will always come out. Truth always comes out. The evil one will lose out. Evil one will lose out.
Okay.
I have to run along.
You're not coming inside.
I wish, baby, but I've got important thing I need to rush up to do.
No way you're coming in. Let's go.
Stop that. I don't like that.
This is for all the nonsense that you did to me today.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
So what do I get for all the good things I did for you today?
Thank you.
Oh, Prince Clems.
Who do we have here? Mr. Andre, the General Manager of NDI Global Resources.
Oh, please add format to it now.
Whatever. So what are you doing here?
Well, I was just passing by. I said, let me say hi to my girl.
Oh no, you weren't passing by. You stopped over to spend time with your girlfriend.
Oh, really? Both of you are dating?
Yes.
I see.
You two know each other.
Oh yes, baby. That's the expert I told you that created that vacancy I'm trying to fill up in my father's company.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. You are the guru taking after me? Oh, congratulations, man.
Thank you, brother.
Congratulations.
Thank you, brother. But actually, I want to ask a question, eh? Okay. Is my father aware that you're going out with Chidinma, the late Ikemba's daughter?
Well, this is my private life. I don't think that will bother the king. Hmm? Yeah. Baby, let's go. I have to take my leave. See you guys around.
Bye.
See you have hands full, yeah?
Right.
Don't be like that.
I'm
Hands got to work. I have to run along to put some things in order.
I wish I can come with you.
So do you want me to stay back?
Well, I'm not going to be selfish. You have other things to attend to.
That is my girl. Means I'm not going forever. I'm still going to come back here to be with you.
I know.
Alright, I have to leave now.
I'll walk here.
Alright, baby.
Guess who I saw at the mall today?
Who is it? Come in. How dare you come to our house after what you did to my sister?
I am not the worst man on earth. Besides, it's Paula and I that have scores to settle.
I have no scores to settle with you. Leave already!
Or what?
Or I call the cops.
We don't have